But the question that will come in the mind of somebody is, what or who is serpent? How come about serpent? Why did he do that? When God said they should not eat, why did he eat it? Why was he tempting them to eat it? Who is he? Right? That's the next question. Well, at that time, serpent was a snake, a creature that God created. Okay, so however, it was not serpent directly who was speaking to Eve at the moment. It was Lucifer that transformed himself in the form of serpent. I was speaking to Eve at the time, and this is how it is in heaven. Because since sin began in heaven, the story of how sin came about the world really began in heaven. So in heaven, a very perfect place, everybody was happy. The angels of God created them very beautiful. Everybody, they were in a beautiful, perfect atmosphere where there's no death, no pain, nothing of such like that, in the presence of God. So there was an angel named Lucifer. This angel is the most, or one of the most beautiful creature that God has made. God endowed him with all manner of beauty and capacity to be able to do a lot of things, that he can sing all parts in harmony together when he opens his mouth, and beauty is exhausted in him. And of course, the angel, or like a top leader of the angels, and the angels respect him. How jealousy creeps into his mind, we do not know. So he became so jealous of God that he decided he would be like God. This was happening in heaven. So what did he do? He started poisoning other angels in heaven, telling them how God is unfair, how they have to obey God at all time, that if they make him their leader, that his government is going to be better than God's government, that is going to give them more freedom to enjoy life, that they don't need to bow to him, they don't need to send them up and down the way God is sending them, that God is unfair with his judgment and with his government. So gradually, he was poisoning their mind. So this thing was getting to the throne of God, and God was hearing it. So a meeting was called in heaven several times to try to bring him to order, to try to caution him, to try to beg him and let him know that his ways are not right, that his thoughts are not right, that the thing in his mind is evil, is nothing good. Lucifer will not agree. And when God saw that he's causing so much tumult or troubles or chaos in heaven, and that it seems if you leave him any longer, a lot of angels will be deceived by this man, by this angel, he decided to send him away from heaven and send him to where? To earth. Well, not to earth, throw him out of heaven, So in the process, Satan, of course, Lucifer at this time, of course, will not agree. So there was war. That's how the Bible said it, that there was war in heaven. So Michael and his angel, Lucifer and his angel, war between them. But what happened? They did not prevail. So Lucifer and the angel did not prevail. So the angel that believed in him, that agreed to his side of story, were cast down from heaven to this world that we are in now, and they were here. So it was when they entered this world. The other story about other planets, other world, people living in other parts of planets that we do not know, but we know that we living on earth, we know that there's life on earth and that we are here in earth. But there's a story that Satan has been to other worlds and try where God also have creatures like us there, and where God has where Satan has tried Lucifer. Okay, when he was in heaven, it was Lucifer, that is his name, and that means morning star. So when he was thrown down to earth, his name changed from Lucifer to Satan. So that's why I'm mixing it up. So now Satan in the world has been to other worlds where people were trying to deceive them. They failed. yes, Satan and his angel failed. So those other worlds were able to defeat them. It was our own planet, Earth, that they came, and it came in a corny way, right? So instead of going to Adam as a human, as angel, as beautiful he was, he transformed himself in the form of snake, serpent. Because at that time they say snake is one of the most beautiful creatures that God created, that he has wings, he flies. All right, so he transformed himself in serpent form and was speaking to Eve. So Eve, not knowing that this is an enemy, thought that it was a serpent that he has been seen around in the garden that was speaking to her. So you see how it came about that. Okay, I see this is also getting too long. So stop here now and we'll continue.